Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about one of Pontiac's newest and latest greatest in 1955, that is, because this was their new V8 engine. I will give you all the details in but a moment. Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about our latest addition to our inventory, a 1955 Pontiac Star Chief Convertible. Tell you what, you're going to want to watch this entire video from start to finish for several reasons, because number one, you're going to be able to hear us do a cold start. Number two, we do a walk around, gives you more of the details of this really beautiful 1955 automobile. And you can also click on the link in the description. It'll take you right to our website, and it'll have all the information on the pricing and more information on this car as well. Now, remember our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com, where you will find all our latest and greatest current inventory, which is over 100 vehicles at this time. Everything from the 1920s to the 1970s and 80s and beyond. So if you're looking for your first classic or your first collectible or your 100th, we have customers that have more than 100 cars, believe it or not. We probably have your dream car sitting right here on the sales floor at Ellingson Motorcars in Rogers. So let's get back to the details of this really neat car. 1955 turned out to be an incredibly good banner year for Pontiac. It was just one of the things. They'd been working on this V8 engine since in the mid-40s, trying to come up with this good V8 that was going to be good, and they got it all done. A 287 V8, very good motor. It lasted a long time. They used that platform many years going forward, but it was really a great engine for the Pontiac world in 1955. This particular car, of course, has the V8 in it. It also has the dual guide Hydra-Matic transmission, dual range. It's got, so anyone can basically jump in this car, put it in gear and drive. Plenty of power, gets you down the road. You know, Pontiac had neat things. I love the stripes that go down the hood. That was something that Pontiac had way back in the 40s and beyond, and even earlier than that, if I remember correctly. Just one of those things when you seen the car coming down the road, got the stripes on there you go, yep, that's a Pontiac coming. The other thing that's really cool about this particular car, of course, is the jet airplane, the light up Indian head right there on the deal, on the hood. I mean, as a kid, one of my favorite things to be behind the wheel, sitting next, not behind the wheel, behind the dash looking out like this jet airplane was going down the road. My dad was an Oldsmobile guy. They always had that stuff, Chevrolet, whatever. That was just a real common thing back in that era. 1955, like I said, was a banner year for Pontiac. Don't you just love the wide white walls? I mean, going with the Bolero Red, and this is actually Castle Gray paint on this car. The wide white walls with the full hubcaps just really sets this car off as really neat. Don't you like Star Chief, the stars that go down the car, the extra chrome work, whatever. Just every car back in the 50s had unique items. That was, every car had its distinctive features. You could tell a car apart coming down the road. As a kid, I was good at identifying almost any car coming down the road, and so was the case in 1955. This kind of set a nice precedence for Pontiac in 1955. Let's take a look at the inside on this car. Beautiful red and white ivory interior. Just look at how much attention to detail. There's so many different patterns. It goes the same with the door panels and the back seat and everything. And of course, this being a convertible, power top, a white power top as a matter of fact. This car really is a nice car to take it out and go down the road and go cruising. Original instrumentation all the way around, just really well done. Look how nice the horn ring is and the steering wheel itself. Of course, everything was an option. You had to order side mirrors. You had to order the full hubcaps, the wide whites. You had to order all those kind of things were all optional in 1955 on all automobiles. I love the white boot that goes on the top, so you can, once you put the top down, you put that on, it gives that nice sleek look all the way down. The chrome goes all the way to the back. Oh, it does have chrome rear skirts as well, and the little gas cap door chrome is just one of those nice little touches. There's one other thing this car has, they had the little smaller fins in the back in 1955, but it also has a Continental kit, giving it a little more upgrade, more class. Like I said, the Star Chief was the top of the line for Pontiac, and they did really well that year. Now, you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and now TikTok as well. Give us a like, leave us a comment, or subscribe. We appreciate it very much. You'll find all the information on this car, our current inventory, and actually some of the inventory that we sold over the last several years as well. So if you have time to peruse the internet, look at those sites. I'm sure you'll find some interesting cars that we have sold here at Ellingson. Should be in your garage, but there's always neat stuff to look at. No, it's just one of those cars, if you're looking for a 55, really unique body style all the way around. Like I said, big changeover year for Pontiac, that new motor and all. If you're like me, though, you're going to say, I really got to come down and take a look. Well, we're happy to have you come down to Ellingson's. We're open Monday through Friday from 10 to 5, Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. So you can actually get here, touch it, feel it, perhaps even sit in it if that's something that you want to do. Make sure that you fit and all that good stuff. This is one of those cars that you can do that. Isn't that neat? They still have the vent windows. I mean, I love vent windows for air going through. Convertible top, I guess you're not quite as concerned, but it's just really one of those little features I wish they still had on cars today. Now, you can give us a call anytime. Like I said, our hours Monday through Friday from 10 to 5 and Saturdays 10 to 4 at 763-428-7337, and I will do my very best to answer any questions you have on this car or any of our inventory. We can also help you if you say, I live out of state. How would I get that car to me? We can help arrange shipping. We have many contacts over the years that we can ship cars any place in the world for that matter, and we can assist you with that as well. Or you said, my local bank, they don't know much about it. Where would I get financing on this? Well, we have some sources for that as well. So there are collector lenders that actually cater to this old stuff, and they know what they are. So we can help you with that as well. Like I said, we're kind of a one-stop shop, all kinds of stuff out there. This is just a really, really good looking car. If you're looking for one of your first cars or your 100th, we've got it sitting right here on the sales floor at Ellingson Motorcars, and we'd love to have you come and take a look. Remember our website, ellingsonmotorcars.com.